CDF is not an MP fund. It is public fund. As an MP, you should not take CDF as your personal property. People who ambushed me, people who attacked me were purely Arama cronies. It was a selected few that was kept secret. Even Nakuru people did not know that there was a public participation in regards to taking the views of CDF. To me, I'm telling Musa Sirma and the team, Nakuru County, we did not have what we call public participation session in regards to taking the views of the people. The Arama goons who attacked me should be investigated, should be arrested and be investigated, because that is not what the ethics require. Thank you very much. My name is Okiki, a resident of Nakuru Town West constituency in Nakuru County. I want to talk about the incident that happened yesterday. Yesterday, there was a CDF committee, that is national, which came to Nakuru to take the views of the common man in regards to CDF entrenchment in the constitution. The unfortunate thing is that this thing was kept secret and residents did not know. The only people who knew about this were the MP's employees. The MP's employees did this secret, and even the committee that was there were less than 200 people, and they were purely employees of CDF. So yesterday, when I got the wind that there was a public participation, I went to that committee also to give my views. When I entered, the first thing that they did, they refused to give me microphone, because they were serving the interest of their MPs. They were serving the interest of their MPs, and even the speakers who were talking, their major aim was to praise and worship Arama, MP Nakuru Town West. So I want to reiterate clear that Mr. Musa Sirma is a competent MP from the time I've known him. Madam Elachi and the team were also competent. They tried to intervene to portray that this thing was not meant to be an MP property, but instead the employees of the MPs ganged up against me, and their claim was that they wanted their allowances be increased. I want to state very clearly that CDF money is not about the MP. It is not about the employees of CDF. This is a concern of the common man, what the common man should get out of the CDF. But what I can reiterate clearly is that what happened yesterday was not a public participation occasion. It was a selected few that was kept secret. Even Nakuru people did not know that there was a public participation in regards to taking the views of CDF. So, what we are saying today, as an MP, you should not take CDF as your personal property. People who ambushed me, people who attacked me were purely Arama cronies. It is unfortunate that the law states that if anything is to be undertaken, it has to be purely public participation from the common man, the wananchi. But when you bring your cronies and you put them in a secret that portrays that it is a personal property, to me, I'm telling Musa Sirma and the team, Nakuru County, we did not have what we call public participation session in regards to taking the views of the people. Finally, as residents of Nakuru West, let us not take chance. When such incidences are called, let us come up and give our views. We have had issues where CDF accountability and transparency is not the actual position that should be there. You find MPs put their cronies and they don't even want people to question what is taking place in CDF. We are saying this, according to Article 35 of the Constitution, guarantees a right to access to information on public issues. And CDF is one of the public funds that needs to be questioned in case there is an anomaly. We are saying this, as an MP, you are put there to safeguard the interest of the common man. And what I want to tell the people who are shouting with the name Arama in the name of defending him on matters of CDF. CDF is not an MP fund. It is public fund. And the role and functions of an MP are legislation, oversight, and representation. In terms of legislation, we've seen even the ranking in Parliament. Nakuru Town West became number last, meaning as we speak now, Nakuru Town West has never been represented in the August House. If it is the very day that the other ranking was done last year, Nakuru West was number last. Ranking of this today, Nakuru West is number last. Then, are we really represented in the Parliament? We must understand that an MP is a national leader, is not a local leader. And therefore, if an MP cannot speak in Parliament, where he should petition the problems of the common man, then I think the best way that should be done is to recall that MP back so that we can get a competent person who can represent their views. In a nutshell, I'm requesting the committee and even the Parliament. They saw what transpired today, yesterday. They saw how people were ganging against me over the issue of employees of CDF wanting to increase their allowances at the expense of taxpayers' money. That was not in any way a public participation. And therefore, to me, yesterday's meeting was the meeting of employees of MPs and not public. I'm requesting Mr. Musa Sirma and his team, let this thing be publicized. Let it come to the common man that we are going to have what we call public participation in line with CDF, and let it be done afresh. Yesterday was a political charade, and it was phantom that we cannot claim that that was a public participation. And the people of Arama, you must understand that Kenya is governed by the law. I have a freedom of expression that is protected by the law. If I give my views as a resident, no one has the authority to come and attack me. Yesterday they attacked me in the presence of the committee, and I want the committee also to take note that what transpired yesterday was uncouth and should not reflect the wishes of Nakuru Town West. The Arama goons who attacked me should be investigated, should be arrested and be investigated, because that is not what the ethics require. So to me, you saw in the front of camera how they wrapped me up, what they did, and that is in the public domain. To me, what I'm requesting is that action be taken as we prepare to go back for a new public participation session of Nakuru County.